Congratulations! You have won the genetic lottery of the 41st millennium. While billions of people are born to shovel coal in a manufactorum, die in a trench, or become corpse starch, you are special. You can hear thoughts. You can move objects with your mind. You can light a candle without a match. You are a Psyker. In any other universe, you would be a superhero, or a wizard getting an invitation to a magical boarding school. You would be the main character. But this is Warhammer 40K. And here, your gift is actually a loaded gun pointed at your own soul. And everyone around you knows it. You see, in the Imperium of Man, an untrained mind is an open door. And on the other side of that door is the warp, a dimension of literal nightmares, daemons, and gods who find your soul absolutely delicious. So, when your neighbors see you floating your toys or hearing voices, they don't clap, they scream, they call the authorities. And the authorities don't send a teacher, they send the black ships. You are dragged from your home in the middle of the night. No trial, no phone call. You are thrown into the hold of a massive, gothic starship that smells like incense, ozone, and old blood. Welcome to the black ships. You are now cargo. You are surrounded by thousands of other Psykers. Some are crying, some are laughing maniacally. Some are just staring at the wall, drooling, their minds already broken by what they've seen in the shadows. The headache starts immediately. You feel the psychic scream of everyone around you. It's a choir of madness that never sleeps. You travel for weeks, maybe months, towards Holy Terra. The guards don't speak to you. They are nulls people with no souls, and just being near them makes you feel physically sick. If you survive the trip without your head exploding or getting possessed, you arrive at Terra. This is it, the Scholastica Psykana. This is the sorting hat. But instead of putting you in a house, they decide how you are going to die. Because let's be honest, you aren't going to live a long, happy life. You are a resource, and the Imperium is very efficient with its resources. Let's look at your career options. Spoiler alert, they all suck. Let's start with the most likely scenario. The examiners test you. They look at your twitching, terrified face. They measure your power. And they decide, you are weak. You lack the willpower to control your gift. In a sane society, you would be treated. Here, you are fuel. Congratulations! You have been selected for the absolute highest honor a citizen can receive, serving the Emperor directly. You are going to the Chamber of the Astronomicon. The Imperium spans the galaxy. To travel faster than light, ships use the warp, but without a map, they get lost or eaten by demons. The Emperor projects a psychic lighthouse called the Astronomicon to guide them. But the Emperor is indisposed. He's been a rotting corpse on a chair for 10,000 years. He can't power the lighthouse alone anymore. He needs batteries, and that is you. You don't volunteer for this. You are dragged into a massive golden chamber that echoes with a sound you can't quite hear with your ears. You are strapped into a sarcophagus. Wires are driven into your skull, and then you feel it. You connect to the choir. 10,000 other minds. Imagine a stadium where everyone is screaming, but they have no mouths. The machine turns on. It doesn't drain electricity. It drains you. It drains your essence. Your soul becomes fuel for the fire. It is not quick. Oh no. The Imperium needs you to last. You feel your life force being sucked out, drop by drop. Your skin turns gray and cracks like dry paper. Your eyes wither in their sockets. Your mind unravels as the sheer power of the Emperor flows through you. On average, you last about 3 months. 3 months of being a conscious, screaming AA battery. And when you finally have nothing left to give, when your soul is completely incinerated, the machine stops feeding on you. You are disconnected. Your husk is swept away. Because the light must never go out. Okay, let's say you weren't turned into a battery. The examiners looked at you and saw a spark of resilience. You have willpower. Congratulations. You have been selected to become an astropath. You are now the Imperium's interstellar Wi-Fi router. Without you, planets can't talk to each other. Light-speed communication is too slow. So, You have to scream messages through the warp to other astropaths light years away. But before you can start your job as a psychic telephone, you need protection. You need the soul binding. This is the ritual. You are taken to the Emperor's palace, deep underground. You and 100 others kneel. And then, you are exposed to the raw psychic presence of the Emperor himself. Now, remember, the Emperor is basically a god, a psychic sun, and you are a moth. The experience is described as feeling like a star trying to fit inside your skull. It's not a blessing. It's an agonizing overload. About 1 in 3 of your classmates drop dead on the spot. Just pop. Another third go completely insane. But you survive. Well, mostly. The energy is so intense that it burns out your optic nerves. Literally. Your eyes boil in their sockets and turn milky white, or just wither away. You are now blind, permanently. So, here is your life now. You are blind. You are in constant pain. You sit in a choir with other blind, traumatized people. Day after day, you project mental messages through hell. And if you ever falter, if you let the madness in for 1 second, the guy standing behind you executes you immediately, because a broken router is dangerous. But maybe, just maybe, you are strong. You survived the testing. You kept your eyes. You have willpower of steel. Congratulations, soldier. You are now a Sanctioned Psyker attached to the Imperial Guard. You get a cool staff, a fancy green robe, and you get to blast enemies with lightning. Sounds fun, right? Wrong. You are the most hated person in your regiment. The average guardsman is superstitious. To them, you are a witch, a freak. You don't eat with the squad. You don't sleep in the barracks mostly because your nightmares make the other soldiers' noses bleed. And then, there is your best friend, the Commissar. He stands exactly 3 steps behind you at all times. His bolt pistol is unholstered, the safety is off, and it is pointed directly at the base of your skull. Why? Because of the perils of the warp. Every time you cast a spell, you are opening a door to hell in your mind. If you push too hard, or if you lose focus for 1 microsecond, the door opens too wide. You don't just fizzle a spell, you explode, or worse. Your eyes turn black, and you start vomiting warp fire. You become a portal for daemons to enter reality. That is why the Commissar is there. He isn't there to save you. He is there to put a bolt round through your brain the moment you look weird. And honestly, when he pulls the trigger, he is doing you a favor. So, let's review your career path as a Psyker in the 41st millennium. Option A, be a human AA battery and burn to death for the Emperor. Option B, go blind insane and become a galactic telephone. Option C, get shot in the head by your best friend because you sneezed weird. Suddenly, a 9-to-5 office job doesn't sound so bad, does it? Which fate would you choose if you had a gun to your head? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe, or I'll report you to the black ships. Thanks for watching.